Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Srinivasa Biology Tutorials. For this section to discuss NCERT Class 12, the chapter Microbes in Human Welfare. Part 1. Based on microscopic plant and animals, the microbes are major components of biological system on this earth. So in the total earth, the plants, animals, microbes, they are major components to get biological system. Let us study about as a diversity of living organisms in class 12. Yes, the living world chapter already we discussed this everything. Yeah. Next. Here, do you remember the kingdoms among the living organisms contain microorganisms such as like what? Microbes, like as in bacteria, like, right? Next, which are the one of that are only microscopic? We see under electron microscopic only we see that organisms, right? Yeah. Here, microbes are present everywhere in soil, water, air, inside our bodies, and the other animal and plants. So the microbes are present in everywhere, like as in here soil, water, inside our body, that other plants and animals. Okay, they are present even site of the where no other life form could possible there exists site for such as in a deep inside the glaciers, thermal veins where their temperature may be they had high 100 degrees centigrades deep in the soil. So in that heavy temperature regions also they get completely present. Okay, next. After, see, under the layer of snow several meters the thick and highly the acidic environment also their microbes as present. Microbes are in the layers of the protozoa, bacteria, fungi, microscopic animals and the plant viruses, including as like viroids and also prions, their proteinous infection agents in some micros. Some of the microbes are shown as in a that figure 81.1 and 8.2 diagrams. So the number of microorganisms they given down here. Here microbes like as in bacteria and many fungus can grow in nutrient medium and make as a colonies that can be seen with it as a naked eye. That culture useful for as a study of the microorganisms. So when we take as an animal culture medium to grow as in a micro bodies like as in this fungus whatever, they get easily to be see your on naked eye. That is helpful for as in to get study of any microorganisms. Let's. So they given as a number of microorganisms 8.1 and 8.2 these diagrams. Okay, yeah. Next, here the chapter 7 you have read that microbes causes a large number of disease human beings. They also they cause disease in animals and plants. So in that chapter the bacteria already we learn that biological classification we learn already. Here the number of the diseases caused as in the mycoplasmas in that human beings, plants and then animals. Here, but this should be make think the microbes are harmful. Here, the several microbes are useful to humans, dives away some of the important contributions of microbes to human welfare is discussed in this chapter. So that all microbes are not harmful to us our health. Some microbes also to get helpful to as in our daily life. So this total chapter is explained about as in how do the microbes are used as in that our daily life. Let's see as one by one. Okay, the first microbes in householding products. First, microbes are used as in householding products. Here, you would be surprised to know that we use microbes and producers derived from as in there every day. So microbes are we are using our daily every day. They see that in a common examples of the production of curd from milk. So milk they it's converted into as in a curd, and here the microorganisms such as in a lactobacillus and other commonly known as in lactic acid bacteria LAB. So here the lactobacillus the lactic acid bacteria it is they converted into milk into curd. Here the crow in milk is converted into its curd. During the growth, the lactobacillus bacteria, the produced acids, the coagulate and their partially digested as the milk proteins. Here, just we add with a small pinch of any curd into as a milk. The total LAB it is to get converted to as any curd. Okay, a small amount of curd added to the fresh milk as an inoculum or in a strainer contain in millions of lactobacillus bacteria, lactic acid bacteria, which that in a suitable temperatures it is multiply means it is forms as in a multiple colonies and thus converting milk to curd. So finally we getting as what curd. Next, which is also improve the nutrient quantity in increase the vitamin B12. So here the LAP bacteria it is to get improve as a nutrient quality. They increase as in a nutrient quality that is contained as what B12. They contain as in a B12. In our such stomach too is the LAB play important beneficial role that checking disease causing the microbes. So in our in the stomach, what kind of the disease they coming? They complete their checking disease causing this microbes. Clear? Next. The dough. Next. The dough, while is used in making food such as in a dosha and idli, is also fermented by as bacteria. So idli dosha they are completely fermented with the help of what? That is bacteria only. Here the purified of in appearance of dough is due to is the production of CO2 gas. So here this total is the production of what? Gas CO2. Here, can you tell which metabolic pathway is taking place resulting in the performing of any CO2? So, what metabolic pathways takes place here? Fermentation will be the going on, right? Here, fermentation. Where do you think the bacteria for this is a fermentation come from? See there, similarly, the dough and which is used as a making as bread is fermented using as in baker's yeast, Saccharomyces cerevisiae. So, in that mostly in some fermented process, when you see as in a the making bread, we are using as a baker's yeast that is in a Saccharomyces cerevisiae. So, the Saccharomyces cerevisiae also get used as in a to fermented process. Okay, next, a number of traditional drinks and foods are also made by is fermentation by in microbes. So some traditional foods or drinks also we are making with the help of what? These microbes. Next, toddy. The traditional drink of some parts of the southern Indian is made by fermenting sap from plants. So some plant trees together we are obtaining from as a toddy milk. That is a traditional drink in southern India. Okay, here the microbes are used as in a fermented the fermented that fish soya bean and that bamboo shoots make as in a food. So here some mostly microbes are used as in which purpose of the fermented fish soya beans and bamboo shoots like. Okay, here cheese is the one of the oldest food item which is microbes were used. So here cheese also one of the best the oldest food we are using as a microbes here. Here, different varieties of cheese are known. They are characterized as a texture, flavor, and tasting. So, cheese we are using as a different purpose, like as in a texture, flavor, and tasty purpose. Also, we are the get using. Next, here the specifically coming from as in for microbes are used. For example, here large whole species has in it due to the production of the amount of CO2 by bacterium is named is Propylobacterium shermani. So here the mostly species has in a large big holes due to the production of in what carbon dioxide. It is production of what large amount of carbon dioxide. Here there one bacteria is responsible. That bacteria name is the Propylobacterium shermani. That is in a the major the fermented bacteria. Let us the roquefort, the cheese, or in a ripened growing a specific fungi them, which is gives them the particular flavor. So here roquefort cheese, there is a ripened, the ripened growing a specific fungi. It is to give as any good flavor also. These are the completely householding products where in that we are using as any microbes. microbes. Okay, this is remaining we discuss in next class. Thank you for watching. Please share, like and subscribe.